All right, this week we are starting Unit 4, which is looking at triangles. So we're going to be looking at angles in triangles. We're going to be looking at their sides and how they all connect. So today we're going to start with two theorems that are looking at some angles on our triangles. So the first theorem we're going to look at is the angle sum theorem. So if you remember from our first week of school, first week of class, a theorem is something that is always true. No matter what, we don't need proof. It's true because it's a theorem. So for here, we've got the blank. So we're looking at a sum. The sum of the three angles. So again, angle sum of the angles in a triangle is 180 degrees. Every time, no matter what. So if we look at our picture here, what this is saying is if I take angle 1, so this bottom corner here, and I add it to angle 2, the angle up here, and then I add angle 3, this last corner, it will always equal 180 degrees. Every time, no matter what the triangle looks like, it will equal 180 degrees. If it does not equal 180, it's not a triangle. So we'll be looking more at that in a minute. And then our second theorem that we're looking at is called the exterior angle theorem. So this time we're looking at an exterior angle. So if you remember from last unit, our exterior means it is outside of our triangle. So if we look at our picture, we still have angles 1, 2, and 3, and all of those are inside the triangle. Then if you notice, there's 4 over here on the side. This is our exterior angle because it is outside of the triangle. So you can make a little note, angle 4 is exterior because it's outside of our triangle. So for our exterior angle theorem, what this will always be is that angles 1 plus angle 2, so these angles that are far away, will always equal angle 4. So angle 1 and 2 are angles that are over off on the side. If we add these together, it'll always give us this exterior angle. So let's look at a couple of examples of this. So first, we'll take a look at angle sum. So if we remember from before, angle sum tells me that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is going to equal 180 degrees. So if we look at our example, it says use the diagram below to solve for x. So I've got angle A is x plus 10. Angle B has this square here, where if you remember, that means it is 90 degrees. And then angle C is 2x plus 5. So since we have all three angles, what I can do is I can say angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals 180 degrees. So when I go angle A, I'm going to plug in what I have for angle A, which would be x plus 10. And then I'm going to add whatever I have for angle B. So here's angle B, and we've got 90 plus, I want to look at angle C. So for angle C, we've got 2x plus 5, and all of this equals 180 degrees. So what we can do, if you want, you can solve all of this by hand, combine like terms. We can also go to our calculator. So in our calculator, this is where we want to go to Math, arrow up, to where I can get to see the numeric solver. Let's see if I can. There we go. So numeric solver, I'll press enter. And then on top, I want the entire left side. So I want to put x plus 10 plus 90 plus 2x plus 5. So my calculator matches my paper. And then for E2, I'm just going to put 180. I press enter, and then remember we need to put alpha graph. So here x equals 25. If you want to work it by hand, I could combine like terms to get 3x, and then 10 plus 90 plus 5 would give me 105 equals 180. Subtract 105 from both sides. 3x equals 75. Divide by 3, and you would get 25. So you can always do this, or you can put it in the calculator. Either way, x equals 25. All right, and then our second one that we're going to look at, this is our angle, or exterior angle theorem. And I can tell that because I have an angle that is outside of the triangle. There's this extra line here at the bottom where it's outside. So first I want to find x, and then I want to find RPS. I think this should say PRS. So I'm going to change this. PRS, so find that exterior angle. I'm also going to make a note that this is my 9x plus 2. So if we look, PRS is right here. But first, we've got to find x. So if I look, I have my exterior angle, and then I've got this angle up top, and I also have this angle down here at the bottom. So these two are my angles that are far away from the exterior. There is nothing here. This one's blank. So this means I've got the angle 1 and the angle 2. So what I can look at is angle P plus angle Q is going to equal our exterior angle. So if I go to plug in for angle P, I've got 23. I'm going to come down here. Plus, for angle Q, I've got 5x minus 1. And then all of this equals our exterior angle, which we've already marked is 9x plus 2. So here I want to solve for x. So I can go to my calculator, and again I can do math up, enter to get the numeric solver. Up top I want the left side. So I have 23 plus 5x minus 1. And then on bottom, I want the right side. So I want 9x plus 2. So here I've got the left side, the right side. I'll press enter. It still has my answer from the last question, so I need to press alpha graph. And here I get x equals 5. If you want to solve it by hand, I could combine like terms to get 5x plus 22 equals 9x plus 2. I can take the 5x over, and then I would have 22 equals 4x plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides, 20 equals 4x. And then divide by 4 to get, again, x equals 5. So that's, if you want to work it out, you can, or you can always use the numeric solver. So we have one last thing we need to do. We found x, but we still need PRS. So we've pulled out PRS is 9x plus 2, but now we know x equals 5. So what I can do is take this 9x plus 2 and I can plug in my 5. So now if I work this out, I've got 9 times 5 plus 2. Push enter and we get 47. So angle PRS equals 47. All right, so now you're going to have some practice with angle sum and exterior. There will be some where it's full equations, and there will be others where it's smaller with just numbers. If you need help, let me know, and good luck.